Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Tajudin and my partner Azmina Ismail. Today we will be discussing about brotherhood in Islam. As we all know, the world is hit by COVID-19 pandemic. Most of us are suffering, but some of us are successful because of this pandemic. Among the successes and the failures gained from this pandemic is the success of the vaccine, the success of campaign Kita Jaga Kita, while the failure is the understanding and empathy of different religion in terms of brotherhood. I will take a significant breakthrough in terms of brotherhood that we can see during this pandemic. In my personal opinion, the White Flag Movement or Gerakan Bendera Putih, it's a movement that brings us closer in terms of brotherhood among the Malaysian community. Gerakan Bendera Putih, a White Flag Movement, it is a rakyat self-initiative to assist those in need without having them to plead or get embarrassed to ask for help. Brotherhood can be seen through the result of community cooperation, helping each other no matter what religion or races they are, in terms of finance, clothing, and food to ensure the basics to survive, to continue survive are educated. We can see the concept of brotherhood exists among Malaysians by helping those in need in terms of food and financial assistance. This kind of movement is very easy and pleasant for the people to continue to survive. In accordance with a hadith Prophet Muhammad SAW, he said that whoever facilitates people who are in difficulty, Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala facilitates him in this world and hereafter. So we must help each other, no matter what religion or races we are. Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala assists His servant through His help and grants success in this world and the next when the servant assists his Muslim brother in matters that are difficult for him. In every success, there will inevitably be dilemmas to be faced. One of the biggest dilemmas throughout the White Flag Movement or Gerakan Bendera Putih was opposition from the government. The government urged the people not to join the White Campaign movement as it was a political propaganda carried out by the opposition. Other than that, another dilemma that faced by people itself is there is insufficient food supply, such as gardenia bread, eggs, and many more, and it will cause the food aids to be slow to reach to people in need. I think that's all the discussion about success and their dilemmas when COVID-19 hit. We go to Azmina Ismail to discuss furthermore about the failures and their dilemmas faced during the pandemic.
Thank you, Brother Daniel. So next, we are going to discuss about the failure and dilemma of the Muslim effort in the Islamic Brotherhood when the COVID-19 hit our country. The point is, the relationship of the multi-religious community in Malaysia is affected. First of all, there has been a dilemma that has caused Muslim effort in the Islamic Brotherhood to fail. And the dilemma of this point is that Muslims are not free to engage in religious activity. Many are afraid of Islam, even though the act does not violate any religious law. Before that, during the beginning of the pandemic that hit our country, many said that Muslims were the people who caused that situation, especially the Islamophobics. These people are looking for the wrong thing that Muslims did and make it the reason why they hate Islam. Not just that, they also encourage others to hate Islam. In Malaysia, the case began to rise sharply due to the Sri Petaling Tabligh cluster. Undeniably, this is one of the main reasons why religious activity for every religion started to be disallowed during the pandemics. The situation got worse when the government announced the reduction of the Standard Operation State Procedure or SOP. But what I'm going to highlight here is the religious sector was the last sector to get election, especially for the Muslim, about the SOP at the most. I personally thought that this is how they want to control the spirit of da'wah among Muslims. Their agenda was always want to cut down Islamic teaching while Islam is the way of life. While this matter is clearly stated in the Al-Quran that, and be not like those who are divided and divided after the clear proof come to them. Surah Al-Imran, verse 105. Islam is a true religion. There is no other religion that we should follow other than Islam. However, a lot of people still want to reject this true religion. Due to the current situation, There's a lot of confusion and misunderstanding happen among Muslims, especially regarding to the law of congregational prayer, which we must pray about 1 meter apart between each other, wearing a face mask during prayer, and so on. The Movement Control Order or MCO that was implemented also caused Muslims to get along less well with each other. Each meeting is limited because there are SOP that set the number allowed to gather at the mosque at one time. However, the Muslims continue to survive despite of various accusations leveled only due to one mistake at the beginning of the pandemic. The proof is, after the relaxation of SOP at the mosque was given, Muslims were seen to be very happy when they could pray together again after almost 2 years not being able to do so. The relevant party also managed to clarify and prove that the situation that hit our country at the beginning of the pandemic was not caused by the Muslim alone, but also the other Malaysians who did not listen at the beginning. But, however, as we can see, the Islamophobes deliberately said that the follower of Islam as the cause because they want to see the Muslim fall and split at that time by trying to influence the mind of non-Muslim about the wrong thing. Even so, it is certainly not an easy thing because there are still eyes who are watching and ready to attack us. Anyway, for this, we also should be thankful that Islamophobia in our community is not as bad as abroad, like in India, China, Myanmar, and so on. So the conclusion is that we must maintain the Islamic brotherhood no matter what the circumstance is. We hope that everyone can live happily, safely, and peacefully wherever they are and what religion they are. So that's all from us. Thank you.